Welcome and thank you for joining me for my gentle fitness sessions. I really wanted to share with you some ideas about how to create a whole set of weights for yourself at home without spending an awful lot of money. And I'm sure most of you have seen a lot of us Fit Pros saying, well, you can just use tins, you can use water bottles. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of food for thought. So here I've got some small water bottles and they're completely empty. So if you are just starting out, you could do the strength work with empty water bottles. Pick one or two workouts that you think about right for you, and then over a month, a period of a month or a couple of weeks, each time you weigh your water bottles, and even if you've not got scales, you can guesstimate, right? And then just add a little bit more water each workout, and then eventually you'll get to the point where you can do the exercises with your water bottles full. And then again, you'll get to the point where that won't be enough weight because your fitness will be improving. So at that point, you can get rid of the water and you can put in your water bottle some pebbles, stones, sand. And each month, as your strength improves, then you can just change whatever you put in the bottles to make it heavier. And of course, you're going to get to a point where you may need more than that. So then all you've got to do is just go for a different size bottle. So right here, this is a 1.5 litre bottle. Now you could get a 1 litre bottle and again go through the same process. So those are empty. This one's got water in. Word to the wise. I'm talking from painful experience. Don't think, oh, I've got a bottle full of soda, so I'm going to use it and use the soda as your weight. It will only end in tears. So water, not soda, not fizzy water either. Bad move. You drop them, you're in trouble. Another thing that I would like to give you a little bit of food for thought on, just so happens that I've got some here, is that you might think to yourself, well, actually, for some of you, that is quite a big circumference, isn't it, to grip. So what you can do is when the bottle's empty, just squash it up in the middle, take your tape or your sellotape, wrap it round, so that's just going to, a bit like an hourglass, that's going to nip that in, so it'll be easier for you to hold. And then again, when you've done that, you can just fill it up. So I just wanted to give you some really neat ideas on how you can create a lot of challenge for yourself at home without having to spend an awful lot of money on kit. So if you do decide to do that, send me some photos and let me know how you get on. And I hope you enjoy your workouts today. Welcome and thank you so much for joining me for our chair-based upper body strength workout. And I'm going to incorporate some abdominal and back work into the program today as well. This is going to be our one weight wonder, but you do need more than one weight initially. So I've tagged into this video my chat about filling water bottles and using those with weight. Now, it may be that's the road you're going to go down today, or maybe you do have a big selection of weights to work with. So in today's workout, we're going to be using one big old weight for the workout. We are going to be using two lighter weights for prep. So I'm going to use my two water bottles, my two small ones, or my two lighter hand weights. Then I'm going to a heavier weight, whether it be my bottle or whether it be a dumbbell or a plate or a disc for the challenge. It's important for me to remind you that if you have been advised by a medical practitioner not to undertake any unsupervised exercise, then you'll need to just double check and get clearance before you take part in this workout today. And if you do have medical conditions, you'll need to just check that this workout will be appropriate for you. Enjoy the session. Welcome to our session. As per my intro, I'm ready to go with my lighter weights. So unless you need the back for support, or unless you are strapped into your seat or chair, then I would like you to come forward, sit as tall as you can, lengthen through the spine, shoulders back and down, feet hip width apart. The only caveat to that is if you struggle with balance, then maybe you want to go wider just to give you more of a stable support point. Shoulders back and down. Ready? Rhetorical question. Let's bicep curl. So we take that shoulder to thigh. So I'm sitting as tall as I can. And by doing that, I'm going to start to engage the muscles in my stomach and back. If I slouch into the chair, then the chair is supporting my stomach and back. If I sit really tall, then I'm relying on my body to do that, and it's great for posture as well. Right, a little bit of challenge for the brain. We're going to go a single, single, double. So I go 1, 1, and then double. And again, right here. Now remember, if you are brand new to these sessions, and you are just maybe rehabbing, maybe you've had long COVID and you feel that you need to take it really light, please do. You can do this with no weight. You can do this with empty water bottles if you prefer. And as I said in the intro, then you can just add a little bit more water each session as your strength starts to improve. So we go 1, 1, and then 2. Now I'm going to go out to the side. So I go out and back. The elbows are just going to shoulder level. So I take a breath out, breath in. So you're probably pretty comfortable with that, which means it's definitely time for me to change it. I go out, push, back and in. Out, push, back and in. Out, push, back. Let's go, let's go. Out, drive, back and in. Yes, out, drive, back and down. Brilliant. Let's stay with that. 4 more to go. So we take that 4 and back. 3, 2 more, 2 more. 2, 1 more time. So now let's go back for a bicep curl. If the next movement pattern is not appropriate for you, stay with this. So right here, I'm going to go 1, 1, and then 2. Of course I am. And again, right here, 1, 1, 2. And again, 1, 1, and 2. 2 more sets like that. A single, then a double. And again, so I go single, single, and a double. I bring those hands down, I pull back, release. So I'm working through my upper back. So you can stay with that. I'm going to take the legs wide, I'm going to lean forward, I'm going to push back. Working into the back of the arms. Now if that's not appropriate for you, stay with this. Yeah. 8 more. So I'm going for 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So those are going to go to one side. Now it may be, I'm going for my bigger weight for more challenge. Please stay with the small one. The hand position will be the same if you stay with the small ones. So let me just pop those to one side. So right here, I lift and down. sitting tall, breath out on each one of those. Now it may be that you can go a little bit harder with that. Up to you. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We've got a lot of repetitions. We're going to keep going. Now, if you're doing this version, try and keep going as long as you can on this side. When you hit fatigue, go back to this. Now, if you're still going here, let's change sides. There you go. Shoulders back and down. So let's go for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I'm going to push and down. Now it may be that it's just a little push for you, or all the way. Now it's up to you. You can hold the water bottle this way or this way. Up to you. Push, release. Don't lean back though. Yeah, sit tall. 2 sets of 8. You might not need that many. You might want to go back to your smaller bottle. Again. So here we go. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So the next exercise is to work into my back and my posture muscles. So your alternative would go back to this version with your single weights if need be. Now I'm going to take the legs a little bit wider, and right here I'm going to take the bottle this way or this way. Let's just do the first part. So right here I'm going to lower that to the floor and lift. So I lower that to the floor and lift. So I lower and lift. I lower and lift. Now I lower, pull in and then release. So I lower, pull that in and then release. So I go lower, pull in. Now it may be that you can, it depends on dimensions. It depends on whether your knees get in the way, your chest gets in the way, whether the bottle is big enough. You might just need to play around with that, but generally this version will suit everybody. So see how you go. So down, pull, release. Down, pull, release. Down, pull, release. Down, pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Down, pull back. Yes. Down, pull back. And again. So I'm working lower back and posture muscles. Now it may be that you just need to stop and take a swig of that water. I'm going for 8 more. 8, pull back. 7 and back. 6, 5, 4 more. 4 and back. 3, 2 more. 2, 1 time. 1 and release. Well done. So now I'm going to take that bottle overhead this way. You may prefer that way. You may prefer one arm. You decide. We're doing 4 sets of 8. So if you're going this way, like we did in the warm-up, 2 sets of 8, then change. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3 sets to go. 8, 7 right here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 sets of 8 to go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep going, 8 right here, 7, how you feeling, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the 1. Well done. Loosen off. Now this next exercise, we're working into the stomach, waist and back. So you could do this way without the weight, or if you do struggle with your back, maybe go with the smaller bottle. So right here you can cradle this, or you can hold it this way. So right here I'm going to do a seated twist. So I twist and back. I'm pulling the navel, my belly button, through to the spine. So I take a breath out, rotate, breath in. Breath out, rotate, breath in again. So I exhale and inhale. And back. So I rotate and back. Rotate and back. 8 and back. 7 and back right here. 6 and back. 5. 4 more to go. So I go 4 and return. 3. 2 more. 2. Now it's up to you. You can either take a break or come with me on 8 more. 8. Back to center. Keep those shoulders back. 6. Back to center. 5. Back to center. 4. 3 more to go. 3 and back. 2 and back. 1 and release. Great work. So right here I'm going to go into a front raise. So this is going to work the front of the shoulders. It's going to work your posture muscles and your back, because you're going to have to work really hard to stay upright. So right here you can lift to the front and back. Lift to the front and back. Eight and back. 7. Now if you feel comfortable, you can go higher with that, but can you see how much slower I've gone? And you need to really listen to your shoulders. For some of you that's not going to be appropriate. Yeah, so if you feel any discomfort in the joint, just back to around about chin level and shoulder height only. I'm going for 8 more. So I go 8, sit tall, pull that belly in, 6, keep going. Now I should qualify that, I don't mean sucking for dear life. What you're doing is you're just bracing. So you're just drawing the navel in slightly to have bring awareness and strength to your center. So let's go 4 and back. 3, we're on the home straight. 2 more to go. 2, 1 more time, and the 1. And release. Well done. Take a stretch through your upper back. Take the hands behind you, open out through the chest. Stretch through the back of your arm. Other side. Into the shoulder. Opposite side. Relax, take a deep breath in and a breath out. 1 more time, deep breath in and breath out. Thank you so much for joining me for our seated upper body strength workout today. I really hope you enjoyed the session.